Welcome Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be chatting about the Kaizer Chiefs striker, or not the Kaizer Chiefs striker, but the striker that's been reported by Disky Times that Chiefs is trying to sign, and that is Ruben Del Campo Ferreira. That is what his name is in his home country. And we're going to be chatting about what his stats look like, if he's good enough, what is my opinion, if you even want to know, and all things about this boy who is about 24 years old. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Let's chat about Ruben Del Campo, if you guys want to know a little bit about him. The boy was born in Switzerland. He's 24 years old, 2025 in Feb. He currently does not have a club. He's not playing for anyone. Yeah, the guy is not playing for anyone. He's a left forward, meaning that he shoots with his left leg. He looks like an actual striker. I've seen a few clips of him on the on YouTube. He just seems like just a striker, to be quite honest with you. I don't see too much about him. And then I just want to tell you about his club background. And he's also a bit tall. He's 1.85 meters, so he's quite a tall player. Though in the highlights I saw him scoring, I don't think headering is his big thing, because I didn't see much headering there. I just see a lot of shooting. But yeah, the guy is 24 years old. He basically was developed by Young Boys, which is in Switzerland. And then he went off to Atletico Madrid. He played for Atletico Madrid's under 18, under 19, and Atletico Madrid's B team. Then he went to Portugal. He went back to Spain to play a bit in Spain. And he's just been going between Portugal and Spain. And then his last team was a team in, is it Canada? Or something like that. Doesn't seem like the best of teams, but I don't know. I don't know this league, so I wouldn't know much about it. But yeah, and now they just didn't sign him. So now he's a free agent. Apparently he's still wanted in Belgium and stuff like that. And if I talk about how many goals he scored and how many games he's played 154 games and he scored 42 goals and assisted 8 goals as well. What do I think about that? For a player who's 24 years old, he definitely has better numbers than the average South African striker. So he definitely has better numbers than the average South African striker. But you need to take into account this. Where was he scoring all of these goals? He was scoring all of these goals in lower leagues in Europe. Some people will argue that lower leagues in Europe is still better than the PSL, which I don't agree. But he's been playing in lower leagues in Europe. And yeah, that's his record. He scored 42 goals. And you know what? I've watched these videos and stuff like that. And the one thing I say about this guy is that it will be difficult for you as a fan to judge someone before they come and play in the PSL and see what the PSL has and the players around him, if he gets supplied and all of those things. Just for example, like Nukovic didn't look like much when he was that side, but when he came here, he started shining. It's those kind of things. But this is the one thing I want to say. Because I am a Kaizer Chiefs fan, I'm saying this because I am tired of compromising my value as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, and I'm tired of compromising the badge. What do I mean compromising the badge? I am tired of having to find myself not signing someone we know can put the ball in the back of the net. I am tired of signing someone who is an experiment. If Kaizer Chiefs told me that they're going to sign this Ruben guy, but then they're also going to sign another top quality striker because they want 2 strikers instead of 1, then I'd be happy with Ruben. But if we're saying this Ruben guy is our top quality striker, then I'm a bit worried. Because for me personally, guys, as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, I'm going to say this. I feel we are at the stage as fans where we need a proven scorer. We don't need an experiment. This guy has struggled to perform in lower leagues and make it to the bigger leagues. It's not like he was doing well in Sweden or Belgium. Even if you say second division in Belgium, which tends to be better, or second division France, which tends to be better, that will be better. But he's not really doing much. But would I still sign him? At this point, that's not a choice because he's a free agent. Chiefs is dealing. I'm a free agent. If this guy doesn't get signed, then do you think Chiefs is going to take out money to go buy another player? So at this point, you'd end up having to accept anyone who is a free agent just because your team doesn't like paying money for players. But you know what? Chiefs also has to have a standard, and I feel like the standard should be there are players you should sign and know they're going to deliver, and then you can make experiments with other players. So I am sitting on the fence with this one. I'm sitting on the fence, and when I say I'm sitting on the fence, I'm saying I would like to see him signed, but at the same time, I don't want to see him signed if we're not going to sign someone who is known good to put the ball in the back of the net. Guys, to be honest with you guys, to be very honest, in the past transfer window, we were talking about two quality strikers. That was Michael Olunga. I think he plays in an Arab team. Let me not even say two. Let me talk about three. It was Fiston Mayele, who we have seen deliver for multiple teams. It was Michael Olunga, who is in the Arab Cups, and he has over 100 goals or something like that, scoring all around. And then there was Robert Paul Vicker, is it Paul Vicker? I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong, but something like that. I'm gonna put up his picture. He was scoring goals. Out of these three players, I wanna read you their numbers. Let me start from the most expensive. Michael Olunga. This guy is crazy expensive, so I don't know how this deal would come along, but this guy is really good. He's $8 million. He costs $8 million US. So this one you must rather forget. But Michael Olunga is 30 years old. He scored 194 goals and assisted 34 goals. You see, when you're signing a top quality player, these players, I don't mind signing these players and then signing that guy as like the second choice. The next one will be Robert Polievka, and he's 28 years old. He scored 98 goals and he has 74 assists. You see, and he's been playing in top leagues. Good. And then Fiston Mayela. I got this information for Transfer Market, so with Fiston, I know for sure these aren't all of his goals or all of his games played, because I don't think Transfer Market really follows like the Tanzanian league and stuff like that properly in terms of the detail. But in terms of what they know so far is that he's played 88 games, scored 45 goals and assisted 12. I am saying this all to say this. These guys that I'm mentioning now, 2 of them are 30 years old, so they're on the older side. And then one of them is 28 years old. But the thing that I like the most about Robert Polievka is that he also has assists, which means that he does have a creative side. You don't have 74 assists when you don't know how to be creative. So those are the things I'm talking about when I say sign one of these guys as a number 1 striker, then sign this Ruben guy as a number 2, then I'm happy. Then I am good to go. If you have these players, then I'm good. I feel like it's fine. But if you're gonna put all your money on this Ruben guy alone, I don't think it's going to give you the results. And it's the minds, and whoever is thinking like this is someone who does not have a long-term mindset. When you sign 2 strikers, one prolific one and one upcoming one, you have a long-term mindset. That means you want to dominate for the next 3, 4, and 5 years. Because by the time the first one retires, the second one is ready to go. And he's already understood South African culture and stuff like that. And now he's also banging in goals while you look for the next younger player. And that's how you're supposed to do things. But anyway, that's all I have for today. You guys tell me what you think of Ruben. I'm just gonna tell you as Chiefs fans, there's gonna be a lot of rumors going around. So brace yourselves. Don't let people take you for a ride, because there's gonna be a lot of names coming through, and there's gonna be a lot of fake names coming through. So Amakhosi, protect yourselves, protect your heart, man.